Hello. It is just me because Tom's forgot. Maybe. I mean, oh, that sweet sound of Thomas messaging me. He's on his way. That's fine. I'll hold down the fort because we're live and we're on YouTube, hopefully. So yes, this is me, Stu. Welcome to the best of the British beer review. Thank you for joining us on this sunny Saturday night. It's still light, so me and my main man Tom will be talking about the best of British beer, the box that came to us only in March. Is now April, but it's now time for us to crack open these beers. Quick reminder for people at home, we have Legacy, Blondale, Winter Malt, Stiff-Lip American IPA, Portobello, Isle Skye Brewing's Black Skye, nice dark beer, Cheddar Ales, it is not cheese, it's a Continental Drift, and a Hell's Lager. So that is what we've got to play with tonight from the fine people at the best of British beer. Look into the camera with your eyes, Stuart. There we go. So let's put that to the side. Let's line these beers up. This is the first time we're going live with this StreamYard software. Let's look at the banners. Oh, see. Let's see. That's information at the bottom of the screen. Maybe follow us. That could be one too. If you haven't heard of us before and you've just stumbled across the stream yourself, there you go. There's the information on how to find us. And, whilst you're here, do all that YouTube nonsense. I'll open up our comments. So if you want to talk to us on YouTube, you could leave a message and we'll respond to it because there's not much else going on. I imagine Tom making a mad, frantic dash to his computer as we speak, booting up. Oh no, there's a pending update. It's restarted and all that nonsense. So I am here holding the fort for who knows how long. So yes, I'm going to just go back to here. And yes, Tom's asking how's the crowd. And he's like, well, they're expecting two of us. There's only one of us. Got a mild sweat on. But whilst we wait for Tom, we can have a little talk about. Hello to Bernie. First comment. Thank you for taking the comment, Cherry. Get your man told. Get him online. Thank you for subscribing. So yes, I've been to St Andrews today on a brewery tour, and I've not quite recovered from it yet. So that was a good time. And the pub on the corner was also a good time. Bus ride home wasn't a good time because I spent the whole time trying not to pee myself. That's what happens. You have a few beers, and then you're on a bus that just goes bumping up and down, and you're like, oh no, I hope I've got change. Not change of clothes, change to get into the bathroom at the bus station. Let's talk about less pee and more beer. So the St Andrews Brewery tour was excellent. I had a really great time. And you were gifted 4 tins of their lager at the end of it. So that was great. We got to go see, it's amazing, microbreweries where you're expecting, big industrial, everything. You go there and it's just these units, 3 units. So we only got to see 2 of them. And you go in, the first one's kind of like a wee shop face. It's all their ingredients, like all the raw materials for making your beer. And then you walk through and they've got these giant fermentation tanks, like 4 of them, all just up into these places. And then it's just like they make all this beer in this small unit. So we got to try 3 beers. It was, I think, a golden ale. I think maybe was it a lager to start with? Don't think so. I think their IPA, which I hadn't had. Any. Oh, what's the fancy word for the bubbles again? Carbonation. It wasn't carbonated yet, so it was just like sort of drinking a flat IPA, which still was really nice and really easy to drink. Then we went on to a golden ale, which was kind of in the process of being. It had some carbonation, came out with like a thick head on it, and then we got to try. It was a mystery. He was testing us. He wanted to see what we do with one mystery drink, and I wonder if Thomas Kent Williams could tell us what you think the mystery drink I was given. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Yes.
Stu, my good friend. It's good to see you.
Yes. Did you just get up? You made that joke about sleeping in till 6:45, and then I realised, he really has slept into 6:45.
What was that? So I didn't quite catch that. Sorry.
You had your coffee
sleep.
yet? Yeah, and
I've
not
had
get enough of it.
6.5 so far, and it has not worked. But I'm here. That's all that matters, right?
Yes.
And how are you? What was your question, good sir? Lay it on me.
It will make no sense. I was like, what was the mystery beer? We are live. It's like I told you, like I showed you the artwork live at 7:00.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there at 6:59, nervously twitching, going, should be here by now.
Was that the artwork I saw taped to the signpost?
Yeah, the one you told me, like, sure, go start making some artwork, start promoting this event so people don't miss out, much like yourself.
Did I? What's 7.5 minutes between friends, eh? That's what I say.
Yes.
We're here. The Lager Logs, finally together. The Loggers, the Points of
the
View.
The Lager Logs Live.
Kings
stream
are here. What's happening so far? Fill me in.
I've just been telling, almost streaming myself for the last 7 minutes. And I've decided to tell people, I was in St Andrews today on a tour. So I was talking about the brewery tour. It was great. I had a really good time. The people were dead nice. We got a tour from the general manager, Graham. And yeah, he just showed us the facility. It's nice, small. It's like 3 industrial units. So it was like one was like their office space. The other one was where they kept all the raw materials, and then the last one was where they made the beer.
Brilliant!
So
you got to see the whole back section, the behind the scenes, full tour again.
The amount of like fermentation tanks, where they keep the hot liquid, the cold liquid, and like also like the mash tun, like all the equipment just crammed into this one unit was really, really impressive. And we got to try 3 beers at 3 different stages of like conditioning, in the sense like we had an IPA, which was just hadn't had any carbonation to it yet. It was just almost like you're drinking like a flat beer, but it was just
like a kind of cask representation of the beer.
This one
initially
was like ice cold. So
wow, okay.
And it was just that wee extra bit special, and it was nice, easy drinking. Then we were given a golden ale, which had some carbonation. It just came out just like a sea of foam.
It's that time of the year now for golden ales. This is it. This is peak golden ale time.
It's looking good. But
how far away are you looking there? You trying to look like you're trying to contact someone on a plane? Flying close by.
I was going to move the camera, but I thought just leave it, Denny. Don't move things, Stuart.
Don't do it. Don't mess with the setup. It's so good so far. You don't need to. And the third stage was the third beer.
Yes.
Sorry.
This is where you stepped in. You came in, just bounced along, waiting for your morning coffee. It's like, we're live. So yes, it was. Graham asked us to kind of taste the beer, and then, what do you think it is? I was like, no. This is where it's like
beer?
Nice, summery, like golden beer, and like, I'll take a wee sip and go, milk stout. No, I didn't. I went for the first guy tasted it, and that was on tour with us suggested it was a lager, and I was like, "Oh, you're close," and it was quite lighter, and then I thought, "What's lighter than a lager?" And I thought Pilsner, but I was kind of getting pale ale vibes, and I was wrong on both accounts.
Okay,
it was a Hell's lager.
Pale ale. Interesting. And how was it? Was it the best out of the three?
It was really nice. They were all really. It was hard to kind of pick a winner, but maybe it's just the delivery, the fact that it's just straight out of the tank. There you go, fresh as beer can get.
Yeah.
So, but
it's really good to be on site and kind of see be there for the birth, and then cut the umbilical for yourself. Do you know what I mean? And give it a taste. If that analogy works.
Pour it into a wee
I don't know whether
cup.
it does, but that's what I was thinking when you were saying that, when you were telling me the story. That's kind of what the visuals I had in my head.
Yes.
Was it a boy or a girl? It was a little light-skinned, foamy boy.
Wait, I was going to say, where did I get home from this call?
Oh, brilliant, man. I'm glad you had a good time. You seem to have had a really good run of brewery visits, like I was saying to you earlier. I think it's awesome, man. Yeah, and kind of more like smaller ones, like kind of more intimate.
Yeah, it's like
in more intimate surroundings. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So, what else is new, Stuart? I haven't seen you for a few weeks. Did you get that rat problem sorted out in the house? Did you get the? Oh, you wanna
the reason we're
drink,
here,
don't you? You wanna drink. Someone called Bernie P says, "Hi Stu, good vibes."
Yes.
I don't know whether that's possibly my Bernie or another Bernie, but
either way, I told them to get their man into shape.
Whichever Bernie it is, I'm here too, so I'm a bit gutted that you didn't say hello to me. You said hello to you, not me, but it's fine. I'm not sore about it. It can be forgiven in time. Now, how's my setup? Is it bright enough in here? How's the lighting?
Yes, it is bright. You're a little bit pixelated. How am I coming across on yours? Any pixelation?
You look as gorgeous as ever.
Right.
The camera setup's obviously shit, but you look great.
Right.
But that's pretty much every episode of the logs, isn't it?
Details going in and out. I'm not
and
sure.
This storm,
my connection or yours?
I don't know. Is it a bit dodgy?
It's better now, but it's kind of been a little bit ropey.
Ropey. Okay.
We're on Wi-Fi, so it could be me. I think we just roll with it. We'll change the banners to suggest people follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the Lager Logs. You know.
Yeah. How are you doing that? What are you doing with that there?
Since I'm in the studio, I think I have like sort of the admin powers to click little banners. You know, just drop.
Oh wow! You come prepared with these, buddy. So, that's fantastic.
Sometime last night, I thought I better put the work in, and we could go for a camera adjustment.
Someone needs to, for sure.
Let's see.
One of us needs to
snap our fingers and see what happens. Oh,
wow!
So if you want to see the other shite in my room, there we are.
Check out this picture here.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was one my great granddad painted just before he passed.
Stole from a Premier Inn.
He was stole from a charity shop. I think it looked good. It looks good anyway, despite the £1.50 price tag. But yeah. So did you want to do some beer?
I think so.
The beers.
6 bottles. Okay, 5 in a tin. That I fancy trying. thanks to the good people
too.
at the best of British
Oh,
beer.
wow. You really have come prepared, haven't you? I like this. I like what you did here with the words. Okay. I better grab some beer out the fridge then, I suppose. If we're gonna drink. Probably a bottle opener as well. Oh,
Yeah.
hi Bern. That's gotta be my Bernie now. There's no other Bernies listening to this.
Well, the other Bernie I could think of is dead. And it's the weekend. So it might be him. Someone could be typing on his behalf.
I mean, she's not that far off, to be honest. When she wakes up in the morning, she hasn't put anything on yet. There's no makeup. She looks a bit, do you know what I mean? A bit fresh, kind of fresh from the grave, a little bit. But she gets herself into shape over the course of the day. Evening times is like peak burn. I like to see her at about 6. Before then, nope.
We need to talk about the filter between here and here. You're missing one. Oh, look, he's taking the elevator. So let's take this back to me. Whilst with his screen name T-Bone is away. You some boy. So yes, I had a great time at St Andrews. I came home with 8 tins of beer. I visited a little pub and got to try some Stuart Brewing beer on cask. It was a Pentland Session IPA and Jack Bat, another Session IPA. Both very different beasts, but still easily nice, enjoyable, smooth drinking beer. And that much contributed to the fact that I really needed a pee on the bus on the way home. So that's it. So let's see. There we go. Young Thomas is returning to his camera. I will bring him back on. Oh no, he's walking away. He's been one of those teases. So look, now it's just lovely white wall. Here he is.
Hello.
Lovely.
I'm back.
Pixelated mess that he is. Here we are. He's been jogging.
Breath now. It took a lot out of me. I couldn't bear in gifts, so I don't want to give it away. Oh!
There we found it.
Okay. It's too far away to not reveal the label.
Okay. See, this is the part of the podcast we would edit out.
Whoa! Let's go. So, well, we had the box last time, but we actually opened them and kind of banged them all in the fridge. So there's a lack of suspense. The box is there, but the box is not in use, which is a shame. But we can kind of be a bit suspenseful, a bit dramatic anyway. Either way. Now, looking at the order. Okay, I'm gagging to try the best bitter, the Helles, the which one was that? A brown ale that looked a bit interesting.
Oh, the winter.
The winter, yeah. And then
4.4.
I'm interested in what this Skye Black is. We don't know what that is really. Blonde ale. Just mentioned that perfect for some summertime bevying during the last little bit of today. But I think that will be a good start, the blonde ale, to be honest. Being the lighter of the 6 ahead of us. American IPA. Maybe then the Hellish. I'm gagging to try that best bit. That might be like a nice kind of palate cleanser. Not too kind of over the top. American IPA. Maybe after that. I don't know, maybe actually the malt winter after that.
The range on them isn't that bad. We've got the
really
lightest
good
beer is a 4.3 and the highest is a 5.
Yeah, which is the American IPA.
That and the Continental Drift Hell's Lager.
Yeah, and then the Skye Black is kind of the mystery bottle.
It is.
Which it says a Scottish ale, so I'm assuming it is a Scottish ale, but
definitely. There's quite a few of these in Sainsbury's.
Yeah, the description of it with Perfect Marriage, Dark Business, and Heather Honey kind of leads me to believe it's kind of a bit more, I don't know, a bit more kind of not interesting, a lot more going on than your usual Scottish ale. So I'm intrigued to find out. So, what do you want to crack into first, man? I think I vote the blonde, but
Yeah.
You always say brunettes have more fun, so it's up to you. Which you want to get to first?
Let's crack open a blonde.
Perfect. Sounds good to me, buddy.
Now, I haven't got a tumbler. I feel like I need to be the tumbler guy.
One of us needs to do the tumbling.
So
you've already had one, so you're gonna be 7 deep at the end of this. So you're gonna be the one that's tumbling. So I think you should grab a glass. Tumbling on the floor after all this brewski carnage.
What I'll do is I will hand the screen over to you, if I could figure it out. Come on, talk, for fuck's sake. I wouldn't do this. You're a terrible human being. Stop it.
I froze up. I got nervous. Sorry, Stu.
Got full screen vibe. Do you want me to leave the Jaws poster here so you've got someone to talk to?
Yeah, that'll be good. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. How you doing? How you doing, Jaws? Must be a real bitch trying to brush those teeth of yours. They seem quite far apart from each other. Might be quite hard to reach, I would think. Probably would use one of those ones that you have to do kind of the dishes, the quite deep dishes. You need to get in there and scrub. You probably just use one of them. Just as a tip, I'm not telling you how to run your life. You can do what you want. You've appeared in a successful franchise of films. The fourth, obviously, being the best. I think you left on a high note, and I think you're a fine actor. And that's all that needs to be said. You just do you. Okay, I'll just do me. Not on screen. I would never. I never do that live. No, never in the privacy of my own garden shed.
Okay, me and my handful of tumblers have returned.
Hi, Stu. I said something really interesting and on topic to the audience while you were away.
It's fine. I'm not bothered. So,
you expecting something else?
Right. So we have 6 beers.
Rude.
We're going. Was it for the blonde ale? Did you say?
I think that'd be a good start. Definitely. Yeah. Break us in gently. Which is Legacy Blonde Ale Modern Original.
Mm-hmm.
An ale for every occasion. I think this is from Lacons or Lacons, Lasons. I suppose we'll never know.
You look at it, you're thinking Falcons, but it's not.
No, it's not. Sadly, that's a pretty cool logo, though.
An ale for every occasion.
Apparently so. Yeah, I think citrus, malt, hops. Yes, it should be a nicely balanced brewski. Now, does it say? Can we see who's in here and who's watching this or not?
I can. I'm not sure if you can, but let's just pretend it's a packed house.
I can. You don't want me to get disheartened, do you?
So, let's try and find where the center of my camera is. So look at.
Hi, all 3 people. Check out that brew. Look how nice that looks. I don't know why you're drinking it out of a whiskey glass, you plonker.
All the other stuff must be washed. This is my wee sampling glass. I don't get carried away drinking.
What's wrong with me? It's just, it's just one of those things that I just.
Joke.
Oh, you can have that for dessert. It's just one of those things that annoy me. People that don't use the proper glass, for the proper beverage. It's just it's a real trigger of mine. Yeah, like I feel like I'm just leaving this stream now. If I had something better to do, I would leave right now.
I mean, we'll just change the banner while she's having a wee rant.
Cheers, buddy. Right, beer. It smells good.
Yes, it
smells kind of buttery, kind of.
I was going to say floral, but
buttery floral.
Do we say flora?
Nice. But flora, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, terrible. Cheers, man. It's got a punch to it.
It's a pretty good. It's quite hoppy for a golden ale.
It's very hoppy. That's the punch I felt.
Yeah, they're normally a bit more kind of balanced, but it's nice though. I don't think it's unwelcome hoppiness. It's quite nice. It's probably tastes like a very, very light IPA to me, which is not a bad thing. I mean, we keep having this conversation about session beers. This is 4.4%, so you probably could session this, to be honest. I mean, I would have sessioned Stout Jock if you'd let me. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking absolute nonsense.
Maybe they're 4% Stout Jock, not the
one that we tried. And we definitely knew about both of those beers before preparing that show because it was well researched. And we're professionals, so we knew that straight away.
Sure. We tasted this beer.
What do you think?
It's good. It's got like a bitterness at the end. But no, I'm just reading the back label. A bittersweet symphony of flavour that packs a citrus punch.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like they're not wrong.
No, it definitely does. I'm going to try and actually keep these in order for kind of the duration of the sesh, because I do remember last time I was struggling to remember the beers and what they tasted like last time. So I'm trying to order them in a way, that I'll remember. I might do them from kind of, one I enjoyed the most compared to the one I enjoyed the least. But this is it's not a bad brew at all. What's going on? What's going on with you, Stu? What else is happening in the life of Stuart Sutherland?
I bought a new camera.
You told me about this, your GoPro? And how's that working for you?
One of these wee fellas.
Are you recording now?
No.
This is too many cameras for me.
I thought I could have a camera filming us as we film ourselves.
I barely look like a human on one camera doing 2+. Not be good. Not be good.
I feel us doing this and then also doing the documentary in the back of the actual
recording it, like recording the making of.
Like that first live stream, the one that ended all live streams. How could they? Here's the behind-the-scenes story as told in a 9-minute clip from a GoPro, because that's when the battery ran out.
People need to see this. People want to see this. I'm certain. I'm sure we could start like a a GoFundMe or something to get the dough for that. I'm certain.
So
come on, ask all 4 people in the chat to join our GoFundMe.
Well, I think I might actually just be on the YouTube page, but I was saying when people join us on chat, feel free to tell us what's their favourite British beer.
Do that, please. That would be good. So, is Dirty Stu not here? What about Dion Aves? Is he here?
Don't get your hopes up. It's Saturday night. That Starstruck or whatever it's called is on.
It's a good show. It's a better show.
Singer last week, and that was a dated reference, so I'm trying to be more current.
That was the last time you actually watched TV on a Saturday night. It was when the Masked Singer was on.
I don't watch TV. I watch people watching TV. Yes.
Of course.
Go Box.
Of course. Your eyes looked a bit. They're okay. They looked like they were kind of slipping away there.
The drink's kicking in.
Already. Oh man. So guys,
I did. Sorry to step on you. I know you're just about to find your stride there.
Stepping on me.
Take a seat.
I haven't even done the intro yet.
Oh, you've actually done work for this?
No.
I was going to say we're half an hour in. So, but I filmed some stuff at St Andrews Brewing Company today with the GoPro. I was sheepishly asked at the end of the tour, like, do you mind if I've got a wee camera here and I just want to go around? And it's definitely go for it. And my wife's in the background. Tell about your podcast. And I didn't. I was like, no. It's like I've filmed stuff and sent it to my pal down in England because he's deprived of beer.
Come on, you didn't, did you? You missed out on a golden opportunity to plug the show, and you wimped out.
No, I become an introvert when I'm out in public. It was like, oh man, I should just be throwing beer mats at people's faces.
Maybe, yeah, that would have been a good way to get in the show to them.
Didn't happen.
I should have moisturised. I'm feeling a bit dry tonight, guys. If I'm scratching my head, I should have hit myself with the old Nivea. I think it's being out in the sun.
It's all right. You seem to be rocking like a 420p resolution, so they can't tell.
They can't see.
Can't even tell if you've got eyebrows.
Not today, my friend.
So,
is he really that bad?
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's definitely better now. So it's maybe because I chose to put my camera setting on 720p. So maybe I'm looking too good or too clear.
It's not very fair, is it? You're hogging the limelight like you always do, you piece of shit.
Me and my sub footage in 10K over there. Not 10K. 1080p.
10K. Does that even exist yet?
No, I think that camera goes as far as 2K. So
okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, like you said, or like you were referring to the GoPro, we're going to do some interesting things with it, aren't we? We don't want to say yet what's happening, but we've got some plans for it.
Little video projects.
Little bits coming up.
Like, beavering away in my head. I need to get them out my head and on this camera so I could just expel these demons.
There'll be plenty of time for spelling. There's actually going to be a B just after the show, so please attend for that. It's going to be thrilling. I'm going to make Stu spell Schwarzenegger again. So we had an interview with David McGowan.
Yes,
last week, a couple of months ago, but it dropped yesterday. Mm-hmm. That's just gone out.
No April Fool's joke.
No April Fool's.
Was legit.
He was actually there in the flesh. We had an absolute blast speaking to him. So, guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. The fruits of our labor are finally, I'm going to say hatching, but I don't think fruit hatches. They're growing. They're available on the tree. And by the tree, I mean the website and all good streaming platforms. I don't know where my thumb was in. I feel like I'm bending this way for some reason. But yeah, there we go.
Give you more space.
Thanks, man. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. There were some problems in the middle, but at the beginning it was fantastic, and at the end it was fantastic too. But there were some problems in the middle section. But guys, just get through that, and you'll be treated to a fantastic finale.
Yeah, sure. Be a bit harsh on himself, but we're all good.
Stu agrees. Yes, and then what we're doing next week, Stu? What's happening? What's landing?
Our podcast with the Crummy Beard.
The Crummy Beard. Shout out to Tom 2. Tom Pot 2.
Mm-hmm. That is Crummy Beard's name. If you're wondering the strange reference that Tom is dropping, I had to tangle with 2 Toms on a Thursday.
Poor man.
I should have said Tuesday for the alliteration, but I didn't.
That would have been good. You poor man. Yeah, we got that coming. That's dropping next week. We had a blast with him as well. Guys, it's all going on at Logs HQ, just to let you know.
Right,
just inform the good people. Oh, okay. We're going to have a bit more of this. Do you want to sum up this first?
Okay, I'll have a swig for the bottle.
Good beer. Quite light.
Maybe I feel it's too bitter for my taste.
Oh, really? I'm not getting a lot of bitterness, more hoppiness. Quite
probably it's probably the bitterness that comes from, I guess,
the hoppiness.
The overly hoppiness.
Yeah, it's more like it. You're definitely right. It's more of a bitterness than a kind of twanginess, or like a zinginess, like a zingy twang to it. Sorry. But it's absolutely fine. Not any overwhelming flavors, but a pretty decent brew. Good start to the evening, I would say. Right, what are you thinking next, buddy? I'll put the Helles next, but you
I
can
would. I was going to say, let's
take your
keep things
pick.
light.
For now, yeah, this is Cheddar Ales, simply gorgeous. Oh, what?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's the bitter, isn't it? Why are we doing the
oh,
bitter
the better.
order?
Sorry, no. We'll go for the Helles. I was thinking that too.
Okay. Is
I
it what,
forgot that
mate?
was the
Sorry.
best bitter.
Yeah, the can is the best bitter, which looks fantastic. But this, this says it's gorgeous. It has to be gorgeous. I mean, they're not going to lie on the bottle, are they? This one's, I say, from Cheddar Ales, Continental Drift. The name of this Helles is. It's a shame there's no. Oh yeah, this one's from Cheddar in Somerset. Our last one was from the Falcon Brewery, Great Yarmouth. So we're literally having a nice drive in the countryside around Great Britain tonight, it seems, which is pretty cool. I hope we don't run out of petrol.
Because I can't afford it nowadays. It's got some little dark residue on that bottle in there. So
what's that, dude?
Impression.
Pure sediment.
Like a darker.
I'm clean.
Mine does have some downside of the bottle. Maybe they were sampling some of the Helles.
Probably, yeah. You got the sample bottle. This smells like a classic Helles, like just kind of bang on what you would expect from the beer.
Lovely. Carbonated.
That kind of, yeah, it looks gorgeous. That faint sweetness to it. Smells beautiful. Smells really good. What do you reckon?
It's a light smell. I can't quite put my taste to it, but
that's really, really nice. Right, I'm going in.
Beer contains active yeast. Still hard at work improving the beer's flavors. Stored upright in a cool, dry place. So yeah, it's probably got some funk at the bottom.
And the last
Beer's
instruction.
Alive, Tom.
I feel bad drinking it now. The last instruction is to drink it, which is what we're going to do now, live on air.
Cheers. Oh, it's got the flavor.
Yes.
Kind of a sweetness.
Yeah, it hasn't got as big a flavor as I thought with that kind of smell coming off it, but it's another quite light one. Yeah, very kind of like sweetness kind of in the background rather than at the forefront.
I immediately would put this ahead of Legacy.
Yeah, it's got a bit more. It's got a bit more to it, like a bit more going on. Like there's absolutely zero kind of bitterness to it.
Yeah,
it's predominantly just kind of like kind of a little bit of sweetness. Kind of quite crisp as well, which is nice. It's good. It's good. It's kind of, as I said, like, it does taste like a kind of classic Helles, but a bit lighter, I suppose, than I'm normally used to. But a 5%, it doesn't really taste like a 5% to me.
Yeah, that's the worrying part.
Yeah,
this is not for a session.
Right. Well, we're already in too deep now, Stu. We've already made that mistake. I wish you told me that before we started the streaming. Right. Has anybody said hello in the chat? No, more people. More people say hello, please. We need support.
Don't look for attention.
We need guidance. We need help. Is this what's happened? You've taken away the chat from me.
So, I mean, to make you feel better, I could bring back the old comments already. There you go. Feel better.
Oh, that's nice. That was good. Half an hour ago.
So, yes, we're here to review the best of British beer, not pine and whine for comments.
I do like
Thomas.
the pint and wine. I like the pine, wine and dine, but also pine. I go on my own most of the time. You think that I'd take a date, but I don't.
When you shut down my idea of a £20 giveaway. We would have had at least 2 people saying hello then.
We might have had, at least, you're right, 2 more people. We don't need that, Stu. We are here. We're more than enough. We're here to entertain the people. We're here to drink beer. We're here to have a good time. Do you know what I mean? It's our duty in life. And we're delivering right now. Are you not entertained?
We're here to log some lager. Although, funnily enough, there's not any lager in this bunch.
There's no lager. There's 0 lager. So we're screwed anyway. Like, call it the lager logs. We've already messed up.
The one type of beer.
The mix of beer logs doesn't really quite roll off the tongue like the lager logs.
It's too late now. We've been.
It's far too late. I was just trying to change it then, but I think that's also something Stu's took the privilege away from me.
Yes.
Please pair each beer with a cheese. Yeah, but that'd be great if you actually filled the fridge with some food once in a while. That would be fantastic. But there's nothing in there. It's bare. There's milk and there's some spinach in there from 3 weeks ago. So there you go. There's your answer.
This would go fine with maybe a cracker and some squeezy cheese. Primula. The one with little ham bits or chive.
What is your favourite cheese, bud? Or give me like a top 3.
Me? Or are you talking to the audience?
Yeah, well, I'm not controlling the audience right now. They're under your beck and call.
Squeezy cheese.
At number 1.
In no particular order.
Okay.
Squeezy
good.
cheese. Slice.
Could you get any more Vega, please?
And the one with
less detail.
The bag was like crumbly cheese, so it's already grated. I'm sorry, this is not a cheese podcast.
That was good. Well, it's we always talk about food you could pair with cheese. No, we always talk about
crackers,
food you could pair with beer. So yeah, I think that falls into it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't see myself as the guy that's plugging down like a Scotch ale and biting into a brie.
I do like brie. Brie would be up there on the list. I like the Austrian smoked cheese as well. That's just perfection.
Yeah. I'm only really a cheese connoisseur when it comes to Christmas, and you get the wee wooden slab of cheese and the knife, but it's not like a wee bit Wensleydale.
Yeah, Wensleydale I do like that is kind of it's one that kind of divides the household sometimes, Wensleydale, but I do really like it. I like the texture a lot. Which is good, but I'm with you at Christmas, like Boxing Day. I think normally Boxing Day or Christmas evening, maybe after the main event, you go kind of a bit cheese crazy. But that's when I get my cheese in for the year. But yeah, for sure, brie, the Austrian one, and then also I like goat cheese a lot as well. Mozzarella, let's go. I can't name the 5th one right now, but I'm going to think hard about cheese and get back to you.
Bernie also responded saying you can't just name different methods of cheese.
We can do what we want. I think
you can name.
Yes.
I would say Tom's story, different methods of cheese. Nailed it.
There you go.
That's your biography title right there.
Different methods of cheese.
Yes, Tom KW. Different methods of cheese. Available for $9.99 in WH Smith this Christmas.
Are you talking about my flirtation style with potential lady?
This is now a book pairing with cheese. You're gonna get your cheese board and a paperback for some reason.
That's a good deal. That's a fantastic deal.
So you never know.
It's a good deal.
Someone could be slicing brie across your face before you know it.
That's what I want. That is definitely what I want. That's what I'm always.
Cut the cheese across.
Took him a long time to get there, but he got there. which is good. I was
shame.
waiting for it. I was waiting for it to land, and it landed, and I was not disappointed.
Oh, Bernie, I'm sorry, I'm taking you away. That's not. We can't have that. Good God.
Oh man.
So Thomas, sum up this beer. The Cheddar Ale's simply gorgeous Continental Drift.
Not a bad lager at all. Again, quite light. It's got that sweetness going on there. Not a lot else to it. Very, very vague maltiness. Very, very vague hoppiness, but very drinkable. For sure. I'd probably just slightly rate it above the last one because there's a bit more maybe going on with it. Probably more to my taste, I would say this one.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that one more.
Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going with the bitter next.
Yeah,
I think this is the one I'm most excited to try. This is live beer, naturally carbonated, Moor Beer Company, Illumination, best bitter, 4.3%. Beautiful.
it is indeed.
So these guys from Bristol. It's imported for Spain by the Beer Box Company, so that's cool. I'm glad that we managed to get it over here finally. Been waiting for it to be imported. The lights, the natural light is fading a little bit now. I feel like it's getting sexier over here at La Casa Kent Williams. I feel like it's a good vibe for the show, to be honest. Look at that, dude. That is ginger. That is pure ginger. It's lovely.
You cannot see through that. It's not clear at all. It's got a smell.
A little bit, yeah. I'm getting more metallic smell, but I would compared to you, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But that smells pretty good. Right.
Ready?
You ready to try?
Yeah. Yes.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Ooh. Yes. Yes, I will have 6, please. Thank you, good sir. That's good, man. That's good.
That's all right.
That is a really good best bet. That's just malty. It's quite refreshing as well, isn't it? I mean, I don't know whether that's just because I popped it, fresh out the fridge, cracked open the can.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But that is good. Malty. I mean, that's really all you want from a best bit, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't really have to do a lot else. It tastes really good. I mean, it's not as good as Coronation Street beer, but it's up there. Wouldn't you agree, Stu?
I would probably rate this above Coronation Street beer. I want to the cobbles with you.
You rate a lot above the Coronation Street beer, don't you? Don't you?
For the time and effort went to get it, it was a disappointment. I can say that freely because I know that wouldn't hurt Robertson's feelings.
I genuinely liked it. I thought it was a really solid bitter for what it was, dude. I mean, shout out to Robinsons. Shout out to Robinsons. Solid. I mean, it was quite. I mean, when you drink it, it was like obviously an ice cube hitting your teeth. It was just rock solid. That you couldn't get anything in it. It was like stuff in here. But the drips that I got from the ice cube were actually pretty good.
This bit did go too far, didn't it?
A little bit. I'm sorry, Stu. I just want to apologise to you, really. I mean, I don't give a shit what the audience think, but I just want to apologise to you.
And to be honest, I think we're fine because we have such a small audience in it at the moment. But I think we're not allowed to swear when we're live. I know I already told someone to F off, but...
Fanny.
Well, see, that's a local thing.
That's what I think. I was speaking about bum-bums, okay? I'm wearing my fanny pack right now, as we speak. I like to keep things in here. Bottle openers.
gig later.
Yeah.
You all dressed up for WrestleMania.
I like to keep everything in there that I need for the show. Bottle opener, beer, well researched beer information. That goes in there as well on the left side, and also just a pocket knife if Stu gets out of hand.
What, you got to jab your screen?
So there's all these gashes in my laptop screen. I should really get them sorted out, to be honest.
Yes, there's far too much gash on your laptop.
You know the missus is watching this, Stu. Why would you even say that?
Knife mark, clearly.
I keep it in a folder. Just says uni work, and just.
You still to call them driver updates.
Keep it in there so no one will ever find it.
It should just be
something more boring.
Tom's book
like
idea.
Yeah,
Methods of cheese.
That's really really boring. Awful. Bernie P just said, if every TV soap had a beer, which soap would have the worst beer?
You can't imagine they're doing good beer in Holby City.
No, they're probably drinking. They seem more like a port or a sherry kind of crowd for me, to be honest.
I said Holby City, not Fraser. Port sherry.
Fraser's more into like wines and stuff. I would say
sherry and port.
Like a nice, like a Shiraz or something, like not kind of
a. Yes, of course, they're fancy.
You know what I mean, like a nice Shiraz or a Pinot Grigio, or one of those. Rosé, I think it's Italian. Rosé, one of those. Okay. They're pretty good as well.
Tell me the name of a terrible soap.
I know more about wine than I do beer, so I don't know what I'm doing on this show, really, to be honest. Yes. But what would Brookside's beer be?
Oh, don't know. I feel you've got to be careful. Well, there's a Jimmy Corkhill joke there somewhere. I'm too many drinks in to make it.
You're gonna whatever they're gonna drink, they're gonna pop off.
I was going to say something, but you don't cork the bottle. Jimmy would be mad.
We need to we need to work on that one. We'll get back to you guys at the end of the show.
Right. Well, I've made it go away. No one can see that comment now. This is the part of it get edited out of the final show.
Just forget your question. We're doing what we want to do. Hollyoaks.
Final thought to this.
Where's Hollyoaks filmed? Where's that filmed, dude?
It's your neck of the woods, not mine.
It's not, is it?
I'm River City.
I think it's like near Talford or something.
I'm just saying.
Is it Worcester, maybe, or I don't know. Was it what is Scottish soaps are? There's none, is there? Because you guys don't wash.
Wow. That's some high school taunt and stuff right there.
Well, show me your bottle cap and we'll see who's dirtier. All right. Come on. Look at
there it is.
Right there. I think Hollyoaks would be more cider drinkers. And I think the best one would be Emmerdale, because we get a nice Yorkshire bitter. That would be exceptional. True. Beautiful. Do you know what I mean? That'd be fantastic. EastEnders, drink lager. Drink nothing but lager. Colin.
Shandy.
Drink shandy, lager shandy. I mean, any soap in Scotland would be booked fast as well, so there'd be no beer involved. Just, would you know what? It would probably be Scotch ale, so that would be
Tennent's, clearly.
Good. Clearly Tennent's, but if you could find a wee heavy in Scotland, that would be quite helpful for the show.
We know ourselves. It was impossible to find a wee heavy. Style of beer.
Good. He ain't wee heavy. He's my co-host.
Did we sign off this? This is us now. We're done, isn't it? Okay, let's pick up the levels of excitement. Bring in the energy.
Bitter. No, I really like this. Really good.
It's okay. I feel like
it's actually
maybe it's just because it's
saying,
first.
yeah, maybe, man, for you. I know, obviously, you're not a massive fan, but you know what?
Mhm.
I think that this has the same problem. I say problem, but has the same thing that happens with a lot of bitters now is that there's a bit more hoppiness added to them. I think to appeal
Right.
to the more IPA, APA crowd. But with this one, it's not a bad thing. I'm just getting them now, kind of as I drink it more. There's a little bit more hoppiness than I would like with the best bitter, but the
Yeah.
maltiness kind of shines through over that, and yeah, I think it's lovely.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not bad, but we're at the halfway point.
We are Guthrie. Shout out, Mikkel Guthrie. Good to hear from you, bud. Cheers for supplying the Iron Maiden brew. Appreciate that, dude. Lovely of you.
We did.
Really need to sort out the way that your podcasts appear on your car stereo, though. It's quite confusing. You can't just have it like, podcast 3, episode 6. You need to have some
Don't.
titles in there, bud.
Let's not alienate
Just
the audience with from jokes.
spend the night, just sort it out, bud.
So, to recap, we're 3 beers in. We've knocked out the blondes.
Okay.
We've told Cheddar to take a seat. And we've had a tangle with the live beer. The Illumination best bitter.
Yeah, it's, I don't know what makes it live.
Is it because it's got yeast in it? No, that was the last one. I think they all need yeast in it at some point.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a little bit in them somewhere along the line, dude. But
when we were at that brewery tour today, he was like, "What's the 4 ingredients that go in beer?" And I'm like, I'm sure I should know these.
You definitely should know these. 4 seasons in. Come on, Stu.
So, yes, and thankfully there was only 4 of us there. So we all each managed to tick a box.
Bring up an ingredient each.
Someone was like, water. My wife went with wheat. Sorry, yeast.
Okay. She was close.
Yeah,
she was close. She was close.
That was me getting that wrong.
Okay.
So water, wheat, then me and the lady in front of me both went hops at the same time, which cancelled me out because she stood in front of me.
You had to go with your own one.
I was like, malt? And it's like, ding, ding, ding. So, yes. If I was like 4 seasons in, I've got a jigsaw in my kitchen wall with all the ingredients that go into bloody beer.
Man, no wonder you didn't want to shout out the show. You were just embarrassed. You were like, I don't do a beer podcast. No.
So
don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I had a genuine interaction with Graham, the general manager, because he came out to do the tour and his little clipboards, and he's like, the guy zips down. The bro code. I was like, your jeans, you need to sort your jeans. And he was like, so you're here for the tour? Yes, aye. And he just zips in, mate.
Oh, was anything exposed? Did you see like a bollock?
He was his clipboard about, what? Oh, yeah, hey. Thank you for that.
Wow, do you normally go around staring at men's crotches, Stu, or was it kind of a special occasion?
Come on, this man was going to be doing a tour, and it even got to the point where he went up some stairs, turned around and talked to us, so it would be eye level. So we were kind of like, I don't want a favour.
Can you imagine if his dinker just slid out while he was talking to him?
Like, hopefully this is not the kind of guy that gets excited talking about beer. But come on, what's the match? Go for ingredients.
Man, nothing gets me going more than beer.
I'm sorry, we're going off on one now.
Yes. This is a pre-mania buzz key stew.
2 wrestling comments now, and I'm overwhelmed because it is also night 1 of WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
WrestleMania kicks off in the wee hours. So Michael's coming in, wondering if we're all getting buzzed for the wrestling. I am, but I won't be awake to watch it.
You're going to be KO'd, most likely. Have you seen the Pam and Tommy series, Talking Willies?
I have seen that particular scene, but I haven't watched it yet.
You've seen the Willy scenes. You made sure you saw the Willy scenes, but nothing else. You're like,
I told you I watched Gogglebox, so they chose to show this. It's like Tommy Lee talking to his wee Lee, and it just looked up and spoke to him and done the Bruno thing of.
I've been recommending the show a lot and still have not seen it.
And then of course, like there's gratuitous amounts of nudity, but not real nudity, because
CGI nudity.
It's all they're in body casts. It's as if
who's in body cast? The cast is in.
Obviously we've got Pam and Tommy. They made the famous sex tape. So in order to do this without having the actors go nude themselves, the actress that plays Pamela had like a body cast with big fake bosoms, and I guess Tommy got like a puppet for a penis, and then the show just wrote itself.
What was this called? Just give me the name again. Where can I find this?
It's on Disney, which feels wrong.
Disney. Okay, check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm going to put some lights on, seeing as it's getting a bit. It's got too sexy in here now, so I'm going to switch one on.
There we go. We'll just let Tom go. Best in your future endeavors. And sounds like your eye full. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to have a wee drink of water and just kind of even things out.
What's going on, broski?
Bernie, Guthrie, what about beer? Could you tell us what is some of the best British beer that you've had?
Yeah, come on. I want some comments. And also, has the ammo tin made its way down to you, Tom? Look, I'm not going to war for Russia. You can do what you want. But I'm personally not going to do it because I feel just not prepared.
He's talking about Star Wars beer from the Stormtrooper.
That has arrived, yeah.
So yes,
you don't need to be disregard my comments.
So yes,
with the Star Wars beer, I put in the fridge.
Stop.
Star Wars beer. Oh yeah, I put in the fridge.
Just let it go. No.
Really bad. No, it's not good. It's not good. Sorry.
So yes, let's reset.
Okay.
You're watching Thomas Stew unbox the best of British beer. Available at bestofbritishbeer.co.uk.
Shout out to the boys. They hooked us up with a couple of boxes now.
Will
which has
and
been very,
Fred,
very nice of them.
They've been very nice to ship us this
very
beer.
Nice of them. We appreciate that. Shout out to them. Drink to them.
Mm-hmm. Now so remember, bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. If you want to, and if you don't already, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. If you don't know who we are and how you've gotten in here, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, and maybe you're just going through YouTube. It's like, you know what, I fancy looking at a couple of white boys tonight. What's going on? Here we go. Look at these pale fellas. Oh, listen to this silly accent.
So this was So I've caned this now. I was just like eyeing up the other brews, but
do you want me to pour the rest of my tin in a bag for you and ship it down?
Yes, please. I've got the box though, sadly. So any other way of getting it down to me is going to be a failure. But you know, those last brews showed up pretty okay, so I was quite surprised.
Yes, that was
without the magic of the box. So
I know. There's a lot of recycling put into that, in the sense of lots of padded envelopes got taped around it, and then we just hope for the best.
Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Shall we? I mean, we've talked about this. Shall we actually reveal what we're doing with that beer? Have we actually said anything that would give it away? I don't think we've said anything that would give it away, so let's maybe not speak about it. But I cannot remember the last 10 minutes. What's happened?
So
Fill
we've
me
got
in.
3 more beers in front of us.
Okay.
Where are we going? Because I feel like we're getting darker now. We've got the Malt
Yeah, I
Winter,
think we should.
Skye Black, and the Stiff Lip. I feel like Stiff Lip's going to be the lighter one.
I think it might be a good choice, to be honest, man. Yeah. No, I think that's probably the next best pick, to be honest. So let's do it. Stiff Lip, American IPA. It's got West Coast hops, so it might be a West Coast IPA, which I'm looking forward towards. I think that's my favorite of the IPA variants. Oh yeah, brewed West Coast way. This one is from Portobello Brewing in London. Shout out to them. So they've been all English so far. I think we've only got the one Scottish, sadly. But to be honest, it's good because I do need a break from the Scottish brews. It's got a bit heavy the past few weeks. It's got a bit heavy since the start of the season, to be honest. But it's good to mix it up a little bit.
So,
okay, yeah, that one looks a bit.
Carbonation is not too bad.
Ooh, wow! That smells like a sweaty PE sock.
Oh,
which I like.
Okay, that's all for you then, buddy. But
Michael Guthrie says, make it over to the dark side. Only lager I would say I have half enjoyed is the heavily lager. Tenants make it. Interesting.
Maybe a dry gate?
Yeah, is that one of the kind of craft? Is that like a craft lager kind of thing? Or because Tenants, as I've discovered, is for me. It's not for me. I did try it on the on the Glasgow excursion and did not enjoy it, sadly.
No, you did not.
But if they have a kind of craft lager thing, that'd be interesting to try. I would enjoy that. For sure. But we did see the Tenants factory, didn't we, Stu? We saw it in the flesh.
It was like a whole street on its own.
Man, crept up on us. Yeah, crept up on us. It was amazing. They do what's happened a lot of the Edinburgh pubs. Oh, okay. Edinburgh, I do want to visit Edinburgh, especially after seeing the I think you were talking about it, like see the amount of pubs that are there, like the amount of craft brewery pubs is like amazing, dude. Like I think that's probably next on the holiday list.
I'm gonna go in a couple of weeks, I think, when it's close to me
without me.
Anniversary. Yes, I'm going.
You don't want me to be there. You don't want to be there for your wife's anniversary. Seriously?
No, I don't.
It's really rude.
I don't need anyone there with a camera. It's fine.
I'll bring along your GoPro for you, dude, if you do forget it. Cheers.
Who's this guy with a camera strapped to his head? Cheers.
Like that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it definitely takes like those West Coast vibes.
Just pure bitterness, yeah. Which is I like a lot. Like it's for me. I can't drink loads of it. Like I wouldn't have like 5 pints of it because it is very bitter. But I always feel like it's a good palate cleanser because it's kind of. Do you know what I mean? It kind of. I don't know, discards everything that you've had before, and then you're ready for the next round of Brewskerinos.
Possibly. I feel like I'm not really a West Coast IPA
Get back to you on that. What's your favourite IPA? You're any IPA kind of guy.
Kind of, yeah.
Nipa. I do like Nipas.
Hazy, tropical, fruity. You know, the ones that give up, I say, a lot the umbongo. Flavors.
Yeah, for sure. More fruity. Same thing with IPAs. I don't think I can drink a lot of them, but I do like the New England IPAs. I'm trying to find a beer or New England IPA that I like more than Hazy Jane, so I can just stop buying Brewdog. But it's a struggle.
There's alternatives out there.
Struggle.
You'll find it. They might all be up in Scotland. That's the problem.
We'll find it eventually. But no, it's.
I think you said the name. You've said you're gonna have to put £1 in the box now.
Yeah, the swear jar.
Yeah, exactly.
Michael Guthrie says it's a Pilsner. That sounds good.
Yeah,
that sounds good, man. And then Bernie P says she loves Nipa.
She knows what she's on about.
But yeah, Bernie does love an IPA. It's
No, you can't turn that into an endo.
Did you see me trying then? I gave the game away.
You're reaching. You're reaching.
I was reaching.
Yeah, I think stiff lip.
I think that my stiff lip is pretty tasty, to be honest, and my stiff lip apparently is not. It's not okay for pregnant chicks to consume. So I will keep my stiffness away from those in labour.
True.
And also I'll keep my stiffness away from those that are Tories.
Don't make it political. You know, I say this when it's a joke that I don't understand. Like when you were making the Soma joke, and I was
do you not get that yet? I thought you liked that one.
I watched a film called The War Below,
and
it was about the people mining underneath no man's land.
Yeah,
and the Soma got brought quite a lot, and I thought, I watched this before we recorded our season opening episode. I would have got that really bad joke Tom made. Unfortunately, not.
That's good. I think that's a variant of the intention, but it's still okay, Stu.
Okay, so
I'm just saying it's okay to not be okay.
Oh, Christ, I know that.
That's what I'm saying. What do you reckon of it, boy? What's your thoughts on it?
It's not kicking for me. It's nice. It just gives me those West Coast IPAs, and it's not my go-to. So, but no.
No fan. Yeah, no. For me, it's no. For me, it's good. I think it's probably one of the best, or at least kind of it ticks all the boxes of a West Coast IPA.
Mm-hmm. Let's try to slide this one.
I mean, I hate to call it like one note, but it kind of is. It's just very bitter, really. There's not a lot else, but it's good.
Kind of what you traditionally expect from West Coast. Well, it's just described as West Coast hops. It's an American IPA, but
yeah, it just that's like a West Coast IPA to me, for sure. But yeah, it's not bad. I think it. I don't know. I'd probably rate it lower than the Hellas, the Continental Drift so far, and probably along the same lines as the Legacy. But it's not a bad brew at all. I keep going back to the Hellas, to be honest, and it's working for me.
So just top up on that cheddar. Okay.
Lovely stuff.
We've got 2 left.
Now, I think I'm dark in here. It's getting very dark in here. I need to switch some lights on. I'm thinking the malt winter would be a good. We were saying this was like a Christmas brown ale or something, or a winter brown ale. It kind of seems
brewed like it in is. The Chiltern Hills. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for it. It's probably the one that we've got to say where the 2 beers are left are the ones I'm most concerned about.
Concerned about what? The taste or the?
Yeah, like what are we going to get out of this?
I'm interested. I'm thinking in my head it's going to be a bit of a brown ale, but
get a whiff of that.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I'm getting Hobgoblin kind of vibes from it, which I like. I wonder what hops are in it. Has it got the same? It doesn't really say. It just says flavour some hops, but it smells quite.
Flavor.
I think is it Chinook hops that are in Hobby, and this I'm getting the same kind of smell profile as Hobby.
I feel like I've just poured a Coke. Look at the colour of this.
It's dark. I'm
So
getting,
maybe
it's got like
like
a burnt.
so.
No, sorry, not Chinook. Sorry, the Fuggles
Oh yeah,
hops. I think
okay.
Chinook is something that we've had
Yeah, we have
previously.
had
But yeah,
Chinook tonight already, but
it's the Fuggles hops that are kind of the ones in Hobgoblin. And I'm getting the same vibe as that. So, shall we just try it?
let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Bit metallic, like.
No,
kind of,
I was getting a mulled wine, kind of like the dried fruit.
like a Frasier kind of Hollyoaks. Sorry, Holby City / Frasier vibe. Yeah, I don't know about
It's got flavor. It definitely has a flavor, but it definitely rings the bell of a seasonal beer. Like this is totally like a wintry Christmas.
It tastes like one of the ones that we did on the Christmas special, buddy. I can't remember which one it was, but it tastes like that. It might be
the Santa Stout, and then it was like an Eden.
Was it
Castle Eden?
Castle Eden, yeah. And I'm getting vibes of that kind of similar taste to it, but
that was a nutty.
Same thing, slight nuttiness there, slight kind of burnt, kind of
getting the burnt,
smoky,
maybe like a tart
flavor. Quite bitter though, like almost like
as a ruby ale. So,
I'm not getting a lot of brown ale, ruby ale vibes from it, but it's not bad. I just can't quite work out what it is that's not hitting for me. But it's just not really hitting for me. But as I say, I don't know why. It's not bad.
No, it's fine, but it's not the style of beer I want to be tasting at this late stage of the game.
I think for me as well, it's the kind of wateriness of it is a bit unsettling. Like it's not very thick. It's very. There's not a lot
light.
it's still. I think it's still quite light in terms of taste because it hits with that initial flavor, and then there's nothing really on the back end. It's still kind of quite drinkable, which is kind of crazy.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah.
Bernie P says, "How's the back end? Not as good as yours, baby. It's Saturday, baby. Shit."
Okay, don't swear.
Sorry, why are we not swearing?
Our last viewer.
Why are we not swearing again?
I think that, like, I don't know. It's going to be one of those. I'm pretty sure I hear that people get thrown off of YouTube for swearing, but I think that actually requires people to watch your channel.
Piss. I don't care. 5 beers in. Let's go. Should we try the next beer? This one's crap.
Don't be that brutally honest. There's a time and a place for malt winter, and it is winter.
It's just, it's
we
not
are
really...
in spring. We've gotten to this beer too late. That's
Do you reckon? Do you reckon a few months previous we would have liked it? I don't know, man. It's just not really working for me at the moment. I was looking forward to it, but it's not. I'm not really getting a brown ale from it.
No.
Bit of an odd one, but I'm interested to try the Skye Black from Isle of Skye Brewing. This one is from Isle of Skye, funnily enough, in Scotland.
Funnily enough.
But yeah, look forward to this one.
So yes, these guys really dominate my local Sainsbury's. They had 3 of these last night. It was a gold, I don't know if it was like a ruby, and Oh, it was a blue labeled one, but I can't remember what it was. But
bro, I suppose that pepperami. I suppose that pepperami, dude. Oh wow, that's interesting.
I was going to say maybe a licorice, but
no, for me, it's definitely it's like salty almost, like it's a salty kind of meatiness, meaty,
I'm just going to pour a wee
spicy.
Bloody hell!
Whoa! Look at that. Let's go. I mean, it's only 4.5, but the color on that, man. Wow.
I could pour the rest of it into my Vauxhall Madeira and I go.
Is that what you're driving now?
It is, yes. The family car.
Oh, that's a piece of shit.
Hey! I never took a picture of it, did I? Terrible person. Look.
Oh, no. Oh. Let's try it, man. I get like cider vibes from it now. It's a bit almost like sour. It's like yeah, like changing when you after each smell.
Yeah.
It's like a sour kind of pepperami vibe. Let's try it. Let's just do it, man.
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud. Do you know what that tastes like? It tastes like that. What was that smoke beer that we had during our time with the brew goodies on our beer tasting?
Oh,
do you remember that? Tastes like that.
Yeah, it was
exactly like that.
It
was Brew Shed. I can't remember the name of it now.
Yeah, I feel like because they done one was like a coffee. God, it was a coffee? It couldn't be a stout, a coffee porter maybe.
It was like a smoky stout kind of thing, and I'm getting that vibe from it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm digging it that much, to be honest.
No, obviously it's not the style of beer I would normally go from. So the fact that obviously it's been gifted to us, more than happy to try it. But
same kind of metallic back end as the malt winter as well for me. Yeah, it's odd,
for
man.
Only
it's odd.
4.5%. I feel it's far stronger. But can we stop reviewing 6 beers at a time?
I think we need to, man. It's not. It's not good for our health. It's not good for our health. If for me, this and the malt winter taste exactly the same. Malt winter's got maybe a bit more sweetness to it. Yeah. This one's a bit more smokier, but I don't know. They're both just not really doing a lot for me. I mean, I normally like a darker beer, but I don't know what it is. They're both just not hitting for me, really. Maybe it's just kind of coming from having them on the very back end of, four brews, 4 kind of light brews, and maybe my palate's a bit kind of off because of that. But yeah, I don't know.
No, definitely, it's going to be one of those things. And to be honest, like, let's talk about the best of British beer, like the fact that they can give you this variety. This is definitely not the way that you should be working your way through your beer box from the best of British beer.
Take your time, guys, please. Take your time.
Like 1 or 2 bottles of beer a night. And just find it. Hey, we've talked about match up with cheese, match up with a bad soap, match up with a cheesy book. Like, find all these things and just find a beer that you can apply to that hobby and then sample it. So, yeah, maybe if you had tried all these beers individually on a night each, they might be a little bit more palatable.
Yeah.
But the fact that we're at the tail end now and we're flagging.
Speak for yourself, Stu. I've got energy. I'm ready to go for 6 more.
Look at you, ready to clap. Oh, he's dead. I should just end the broadcast there. Oh, yeah, bugger.
We live?
Not for much longer, Thomas.
So ratings. Shall we try and rank these bad boys? What's the S ranking for you? What did you really like, Stu?
Let me shake this off. Let's say Cheddar Ales Continental Drift, number 1.
Yeah.
It's a fight between the best bitter and the blonde ale.
For the second place.
Yep. American IPA 3rd. The Winter Malt 4th, and the Skye Black 5th.
What about 6th? Did you say Stiff Flip? Joint. Sorry, what was joint, mate?
Legacy and Illumination.
I think I'm along the same lines. Illumination, number 1 for me. Continental Drift, number 2. Legacy, number 3. Probably Legacy tied with Stiff Lip. Enjoyed them both. And then, it's hard. I think the malt winter is slightly better than the Skye Black.
Yeah.
But still, neither one quite clicking for me. But the bitter was lovely. That's the one that I've kind of demolished. It might be because it was obviously in a smaller can compared to the big bowls, but
true.
Yeah, demolished that one. That was really, really good. But yeah, fantastic lineup of beers. As you said, best of British beer. You get a fantastic selection. You can also try styles that maybe you weren't going to buy off the shelf. You can get to experiment with them, which is great. So guys, just check them out, hook them up, support them, support British beer. That's what we're all about, going kind of international with the beers, globe hopping, trotting.
Yep.
Whichever way you like to travel across the globe, me and Stu are doing when it comes to beers. But support your local brews, support British beer, and the best way of doing that is getting a selection from best of British beer. Nice guys, but they're nice guys, but just not when you got COVID.
True.
They frown upon that.
So yes, I think I'm sure this is the end. They're probably not going to send us any beer now anyway. But
that's it.
Again, I would like to thank you to Will and his group for the opportunity to send us these beers. Very greatly appreciated. And Hunter, I'm through.
What? What was that? Try again.
Nah. Oh God, Thomas, I think I've had enough.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
I could see you continue to drink the beer that you've ranked the lowest of the low.
I don't want to. I don't want to leave it, but I don't know. I think maybe on any other day, the Skye Black I could get into.
Yeah.
Which is not.
I think I'm being told to go to my bed.
Oh, okay. All right. Mags says, "Lol, early bed for you." That's it, man. You've had the
old Mary Todd is calling.
You've had the orders now, buddy. It's over. Shit.
So I'll just go turn the light off and that's it. Closing time.
It's game over,
Let's
guys.
end this broadcast now.
Sorry. Last orders, guys. Last orders.
Oh, yeah. Where's the bell to ring?
Hold on. That's pretty good.
I thought you just stapled something. What's the one with that?
Do you like that?
Yeah, it's just like you're stapling some stationery together.
I like to multitask. This show is not enough for me. I like to kind of have things going on in the
You got a wee
background.
part-time admin job on the side.
I do.
When you're swilling beer.
Got to make ends meet.
You're
Which
stapling agendas,
shows not.
itineraries, travel plans.
I'm stapling loads of agendas, male and female, and the other ones.
Okay, then we're getting into dicey waters. Let's end this broadcast. It's thelagerlogs.com, at thelagerlogs on Instagram and Twitter. I have been your host, Stuart Sutherland, and joining me down the country is Thomas Kent Williams. Cheerio, peace.
Cheers, guys. Love
Happy
ya.
WrestleMania.
Smell your